I like this. I was talking to a friend of mine that just took $30 million from Ari Emanuel. I'm sorry, he ain't got money like that from a investment company that Ari Emanuel is associated with. And I heard they big mad. I heard he mad. I heard, hey Ari, you mad? You mad? Oh, what Ari? What you so mad about? Oh, because they keep on making you put them articles out because you at the lowest level of the power structure. Is that why you so mad, Ari Emanuel? Oh, what? Oh, how does the power structure run? Okay, we got China headed to be potentially, if it's not for Jesus Christ, the New World Order, the New America. But previous to that, we do have Christian ran families, the Medici, 1,000-year-old families. They sit above the Vatican. The Vatican sits above the financial groups, BlackRock and Vanguard. Vanguard sits above Putin, Kim Jong Un, Biden. And you know who's under all of them? Ari Emanuel, Hollywood. It is the first line of defense for the CIA for mind control. Come and get me.
So, so yeah, my other question for you is, what do you mean when you
No,
say
you understand? I said, come and get me. What I just said is far past anything anybody in my position has ever said publicly. You understand that? So we just riding on God at this point. I ain't got no security. Y'all know exactly where I'm at.
that else to that? I haven't got on your side. I appreciate you for
He ain't lying about that. Drive me crazy.
Yeah. God got us because it's that time because they seeing it, right? They seeing it and they doing it every time. I got this joke. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell it. It's very racist.
No,
I
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no.
I
Not
What'd you
you
say?
race.
Okay, I do the whole joke in a Chinese accent.
There you go. All
All
right, let's
right.
go.
Okay,
Let's
watch
go. Let's
this.
go.
Come on, man. I know you're gonna say it's very wrong. So
There we
watch
go.
this. Okay. Okay. So when I when I wear the red hat, when Kim had the responsibility of watching me, uh, they came to her and say, "Go get your nigga." And then Kim comes to me, "The red hat, you got to take that off. You can't wear it to the White House." She said, "Look, my job is done. Mama, we out." You know what I'm saying? So then I go and I put White Lives Matter on a t-shirt. And they're like, well, we can't go. Oh, you know what? Let's go get celebrities. Let's go get Puff Daddy. Let's get Dave Chappelle. Let's go get Meek Mills. What made somebody think Meek Mills could say something to me? What made no, this is the funniest thing of everything. Listen, yo, man, I'm about to start crying, laughing, man. Somebody thought Meek Mills. Sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Meek's a
I'm not gonna
gangster.
get to my
Meek's a
joke.
gangster,
Every
gang.
time I say
Meek is a
somebody
gangster,
thought
man.
somebody said, "Oh, Meek." No, I'm literally in tears. So, yeah.
Your world tour or your girls tour, right? Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. Yo, somebody's like, it's like Meek. Okay, hold on. Man, okay, that was not my joke, but somehow that part was really funny to me. Okay, so
100.
okay, so
100.
okay, okay. Hold on. Oh, let me think of something really not funny for a second. Okay. When you having sex, you try to think about something really unrelated. Let me think of something really not funny. Because every time I think about that,
No,
I
this is
can't finish my
crazy.
story. Okay, somebody thought they could get me.
This is crazy.
Okay. Anyway, so they say, Puff Daddy, go get your nigga, right? And then Puff calls me, with a wire on, right? And he's just like, yo, I'm gonna beat up anybody with the White Lives Matter shirt. And then so that's why I was like, yo, leave me alone. You fed, you working for Jewish people. So then it was like, went to Ari Emanuel, and they were like, yo, go get your nigga. And Ari like, bro, I don't really like, yo, this man is like really just prep for war at all times. And I really, okay, all right, here I am. I'm Ari Emanuel. I want all the businesses to not do business with my name, Ye, by the way. I want them to like not do business with Ye, right? And then they freeze, they debank me. Adidas sues me for like 200 75 million for marketing that we agreed upon. That was, I get into a longer story on that. And they freeze my accounts. They my royalty for the next 4 years was a half a billion a year, $500 million cash, one more zero than Dave Chappelle for the next 4 years. That's what was in contract if I didn't do nothing. If I just Yeezys, foam runner slides, all that, you know. And so within 1 week, that's the whole thing. Oh, he lost $2 billion in a day. Then I went on Alex Jones and I said, love everybody. I said, love everybody because I ain't gonna say who it is. I ain't gonna say what doctor it is. I ain't gonna say what hospital it is, have been trying to make us love certain things, love the Grammys, love Nike, love killing each other, love opioids, love strip clubs, right? But it's like, no, you can't love this person. You can't love, no, you got to hate this person. This is a demonic figure and you got to hate this. So me, I'm like maybe a little bit autistic. I think I'm more autistic than I am bipolar, right? I think that's incorrect. I don't think I'm bipolar, but I am like an autistic person because you seen by me being on stage with Drake last year, Kendrick said he got more growing to do. I can't help but love. I love Ari Emanuel. I can't help but love. I don't have nothing but love. So then I said, I love Hitler. I love everyone. It's for God to judge. It's for us to love, and that's to be Christ-like. And then Ari Emanuel goes to his bosses in China and says, "What am I gonna do now?" It's like, and they like, I don't know. We love Hitler too.
Now, yeah, so I, but
You got to understand that that's how China has taken over is they study his playbook. And
mm,
so when what I'm dealing with my accounts, when they didn't clear the Donny Hathaway sample for me yesterday morning, and it was I'm not gonna say what kind of late. I'm not gonna say what hospital it was. I'm not gonna say what it is. Was in between me and the Donny Hathaway estate, thus being in between me and the audience because I wanted to put my new music out. Now I can't do that due to the cancellation, right? That playbook is the communists following parts of the Nazi playbook. So really, I'm the one, and it's Jewish people that actually are helping me at this point, right? There's people who are literally hiding me under their wooden floorboard because everyone's like, man, he gave an opinion. So this is a cautionary tale. Look at even Charlemagne. We be having our issues, and he had to say it out loud. He do it a bunch of times. He made Biden say what it really is out loud. We remember that. He made whoever that guy was on his show say what it really is out loud. We remember that. The the and he said, yo, but Ye said something, he lost everything. And everything meaning everything they gave us. Because God gave me. I know, some people say, oh, got you. Uh got it. Or like Drake said, Adidas has Kanye West, I think, right? And I'm like, ain't nobody had me since my mama. Don't nobody got me. Don't nobody had me, has me, none of that. So people take everything, take everything. And you can't take it away from me. It's too late. That energy, that soul, there's nothing they could do at this point. It's nothing we could do other than have a real conversation at this point. Because guess what? After all of that, we still ain't had the conversation about the contracts and what led me to the death country in the first place. That's a reality.
so I want to get into the next question.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go
Who
ahead.
back? Oh, so no, okay. So yeah, you have mentioned that the sacrificing of Donda, and I kind of wanted you to elaborate on what did you mean by that.
Um, you know, This is just an idea of something that I saw, me seeing Michael Jordan's father taken away, Bill Cosby's son, my mom. I felt like these things happen to bring trauma and control to the Black voices, the blood of Christ, the original voice, the voices that are controlled by the media. You know, oh, this could happen. This could happen to you. This can happen again. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make this sacrifice. And, this is just, I saw a pattern. Sometimes people say, oh, well, yay, what you're saying, that sounds erratic. That sounds, I'm a producer. I see pattern recognition. I'm listening to Otis in Paris sitting at the table with Jay and Beyonce and Dream and stuff. Virgil's there. And I just hear the song and I got and boom, let me make that a pattern. That's one of my things of what gives me a neo ability to see the world in these black and green matrix screen ways is my pattern recognition. That's what makes me a Rain Man. And if Rain Man saw those three things add up, he say, okay, well, the fourth one's gonna be Tiger Woods. And then the fifth one's gonna be, you get what I'm saying? There's a pattern of that happening. So I think the word sacrifice is, and I'm super Christian, but it sounds too, nothing can never be too religious, but in this really secular media world, they use religion um, to sound, and people always going to write things off as sounding crazy. So, guess what? It's up to people to believe the stuff I'm saying or not at this point. Pretty much it's right every time. So, and I still have the ability to speak. And that's why I did this morning, because the last thing I need to do is stop expressing myself because God put me in this position to express myself. So I'm saying my pattern recognition says that looks like there's sacrifices to major black celebrities in Hollywood.
Thank you so much. Go
Mhm.
ahead, Cap.
I appreciate it. I had a question, right? I've followed you like from your first album up until now. On your first album, you had songs like Spaceship, you had Jesus Walks. Even in your song The Last Call, which I still play when I work out, you said, I played Jesus Walks for me and they wouldn't sign me. And so now when you fast forward to 2022, you're extremely active with your belief. Is this something that you wanted to do back then, but you felt like maybe either the masses wasn't prepared for it or would be held back, and now you feel like you're in a position to bring it forth? Because I'm a fellow believer in Christ as well. Like, what made that change come to where you push it the way that you push it?
Just, Jesus will break you down. And I would like to not be one of them cliche Christians that only call on God on Easter or when they at their lowest moment. But it would feel like all those man-made possessions were taken away from me. And what I want to say when we talk about the accounts being frozen, that ain't got nothing to do with Jewish people. It has to do with the fact that I went on Drink Champs drinking and bragging about serving, not serving Christ. If I say, oh, I buy a girl a house, that ain't what Christ want me to say, and want me to say with the money that he provided. Because to get that to be worth $11 billion, that's God. And God had to sit me back and job me and put me in that well for a bit until I told the world and used this position to say, Jesus is king. There is only one way. If you ain't talking about Jesus, you wrong, and you can't lead. You can't lead. Now you get some suggestions. You can work on this contract, but you can't lead. You can't lead until you follow. And until you follow the truth and the way, and that is Jesus Christ. And that's what I had to learn. And I go down there, because I go into these places. I got a Napoleon. I got the short man complex. I got the Michael. I got the lawyer from Carlito's Way complex for sure. What are you talking about? I got pink polo on next to Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? I still don't like the way Tata used to look at me in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It just never left my mind. But somebody just give you a look like, what you doing here? Play a beat. But I gotta say, one thing is so funny. It's like nobody really had my back and supported me as much as Tata. Now he always gonna keep it real because this is one of the realest people. Like if anybody know Tata, this is one of the realest, most straightforward people. Like even Jay might keep it more politically correct, but Tata just gonna boom. He's just gonna say what it is, how it always is. But Tata got me on Jay-Z on the blueprint too. I talked to him. I was like, man, Tata, I got this chain and back in Chicago, man, I'm running around saying I'm on the rock. If I don't rap on Jay-Z album, man, people, you know, they ain't gonna really believe in me as a rapper, man. And he went and got Jay to put me on Point Out the Bounce on a Timberland beat. And my rap wasn't even that good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Watch the Throne rap. But it's like he did that. Another thing is I always be talking about Jay Brown. I'll be having my issue with Jay Brown. We got this joke going back and forth where it's like he had this leather jacket, and this leather jacket had wool, but it had leather sleeves. And it made me think of like them leggings that girls used to wear, where it's like gym in the back, but leather in the front. I'm like, is you going to the gym or you going to the club? Let's make a decision here, right? So Jay Brown had a jacket. I told him, yo, I want you to go on a flight. I want you to put it up in that compartment at the top.